at a point where with the Trump agenda, we need people like Karen who aren't afraid to back down. I mean, I today was spending time in Rock County with a bunch of farmers, and they were sharing with me how they're sick of being treated like political footballs while they're watching food companies make record-breaking profits. Or over the weekend, I was talking with a group of seniors, because we're 1 year away from the election, and they were sharing with me that they are skipping their prescription drugs and taking it every other day, not because they want to, but because they can't afford it. And then I'm talking to a mom on Saturday who is not eating dinner because she's on SNAP benefits and she doesn't know how she's gonna feed her kids for the holidays. And I think what's so infuriating about this is, what are the Republicans in our legislature doing? Nothing. I mean, they had an opportunity to pass Medicaid expansion, which would provide affordable health care for 90,000 more Wisconsinites. They said no. They had a chance to pass Karen's bill, which is expand postpartum care for new moms. They said no. They had a chance to fully fund our schools, and they said no. But yet, and they even had a chance to use our rainy day fund to help with food share, because I would say when you're not going to be able to feed 700,000 Wisconsinites, 60% of them are kids, the additional 25% are seniors or those that have disabilities, it's raining. And we should be using that $4 million to feed our families and feed our kids. And they said no. But yet when it comes to tax write-offs to corporations and the wealthy 1%, they said yes, yes, yes. And that's not leadership, that's betrayal. And we deserve better. And that's why I'm so glad to be here supporting Karen, because think about the work that you are doing today. Your donation, your support for Karen is of course coming to Karen so she can secure this important legislative seat that we need, but she's also a force multiplier, because as Karen shared, we have a chance to not just be goalies in Madison and stop all the crazy Republican ideas that are going through, but we also have a chance to get things done because we are 5 seats away from taking back the legislature. 5 seats. And we are 2 seats away from taking back the Senate. So for the first time in over a decade, we can take back the legislature and win the governor and lieutenant governor's office and actually get these things done. And so that's why it's so important, the work that you are doing here to support Karen, because Karen is spending day in and day out her time in her district, but she's also helping to recruit up north. And she's helping to support first-time candidates that are thinking about running, because if we're able to get good people in these seats, we can actually win. But it takes all of us. And right now, we need to be focused on taking this back, because we're seeing the impacts of the big, brutal bill that will be coming down very soon. And we're talking about 1.5 million Wisconsinites are going to see the impact from their Medicaid. We're going to see the effect on food share. We're going to see the $2.5 billion in renewable energy that's being attacked. Like, all of this stuff matters.